In the diagram, ABCD is a circle of center O. The quadrilateral OBCD is a rhombus such that angle ADO equals angle OBA equals Y and angle BAD equals T. Find the value of T. Now, I've done a holistic work on circle theorem. Check my playlist on circle theorem and you will see all the theorems there. How do we get T? We know from circle theorem that the angle at center is twice as circumference. So it means if here is T, here is 2T. Angle BOD equals 2T. The reason, angle at center twice angle at circumference. And so, what about this? We know that opposite angle of a cyclic quad is supplementary. So, here is 2T. Since we are told that BODC is a rhombus, we know from properties of rhombus that the opposite angles are equal. So if here is 2T, here is also 2T. And let's call here X, and let's call here X. If here is X, here will be S because opposite angles of rhombus are equal. How do we get T now? We know that the opposite angles of a cyclic quad are supplementary. That is, angle BAD plus angle BCD must give 180. So, which is T plus 2T equals 180. 3T equals 180. Divide both sides by 3. T will be 60 degrees. Now, how do we find the value of Y? Next thing we are going to look for is the value of Y. But before we look for the value of Y, let's look for what S is. How do we get S? The sum of a quadrilateral is 360. And so, since we have gotten what T is 60. It means here will be 2 times 60, 120. Here will be 120. So it means X plus 120 plus 120 plus X equals 360. Sum of angles in a quad. And so we have 2x plus 240 equals 360. Subtract 240 from both sides, we have 2x equals 360 minus 2x, 240. So 2x will be 360 minus 240 is 120. Divide both sides by 2, we have that x is 60. So x is 60 degree. If x is 60 degree, how do we find what y is? We are going to use the fact that the opposite angles of a cyclic quad are supplementary. That means this must equal this plus this must equal 180. What we have gotten what s is 60. That means 60 plus y plus 60 plus y must give 180. 60 plus y plus 60 plus y give 180. The reason is opposite angles of a cyclic quad, they are supplementary. So this is 2y. This is 120. If I subtract 120 from both sides, I will have 60. So I have 2y equals 60. Y equals 30 degrees. Now finally, what is angle ADC? Angle ADC, it will be x plus y. Angle ADC is x plus y. What is our x? X is 60 and y is 30 degrees. So this will give us 90 degrees.